till I made a discovery, and it is me. Lo, mine eyes beheld a vessel once cast aside, yea, even a broken shard upon the earth. And behold, though it was fractured, yet was it gathered again by unseen hands. Though it leaked, yet was it sealed with mercies invisible. Though it bore scars of many cruel owners, yet it had been redeemed by one eternal possessor. How strange that what was broken beyond repair now shineth with worth beyond compare. How marvelous, how fearful, how trembling a thought it is, that the cracks become it chronicles, that the scars sing as psalms, that the very wounding declare, I was despised and rejected of men, yet chosen and beloved of God. The marks of pain became lines of song. What seemed so short was made so long. Hearken, O my soul, unto this holy revelation. For I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that may soul know it right well. Though I saw naught but ruin, he who formed the heavens saw a masterpiece. Though I despise mine own frame, he treasured it as the work of his own hand. What men did call useless thing, the Lord adorned as a crown for a king. The vessel, the vessel is I, not an object to be treaded, nor a trifle to be scorned, but the clay in the hand of the potter. As it is written, O house of Israel, cannot I do with you as this potter? Saith Lord, behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in mine hand. For clay alone is dust and frail, yet shaped by him it shall not fail. How solemn a truth! I am not mine own, but his. He who had crafted me in secret places, he who had fashioned mine inward parts, he who had ordained my days before any one of them was lived. The scroll of time was sealed with grace, before my feet had found their place. And lo, I discern now a mystery most divine. The patterns that were faded, erased by men, he had written anew. The side unseen, upon which no mortal eyes did gaze, he had adorned with care. For he who beholdeth in secret rewarded openly, and what he had mended none may rend. He weaveth beauty through every scar, and crowneth the vessel with worth that none mar. O soul, thou hast erred in thine ignorance. Thou hast wandered in blindness, seeking the purpose in the applause of men, that has striving to be servant unto dust, and lo, dust did trample thee. Yet God in his mercy cried out. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. What dust did scorn, his hand made true. What man cast down, his breath renewed. And what said the Spirit? That thou art not formed for thine own pleasure, nor made for thine own glory. But as it is written, thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power. For thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. His pleasure alone did frame my clay. His purpose alone shall light my way. Therefore, I weep as one awakened, I tremble as one revived. For the discovery have I made is not mine own invention, but the unveiling of his eternal thought towards me. I am the vessel. I'm not forsaken, but restored. I'm not abandoned, but appointed. I'm not worthless, but wondrous in his sight. When I was not, he called me his own. When I was lost, he set me a throne. Till I made a discovery, and it is me, yet not the me that men did see, nor the me that I did lose, but the me he had chosen, the me he had redeemed, the me he holdeth still within the potter's hand. For now I know that I could not see the vessel. I was broken, yet the vessel was me. On this Shabbat release declaration, beloved dawn watchers, as we stand upon this holy Shabbat, let every heart receive this eternal decree that thou art the vessel of the Lord Most High. Though the world had called thee broken, the Maker had called you chosen. Thou men had cast thee away, Father had drawn thee nigh. For the potter had not abandoned the clay, but had fashioned thee with his very breath. This day I charge thee, discover thyself, not as the world had told thee, not as thine own thoughts have deceived thee, but as God himself had revealed thee, a vessel of honor, sanctified, and meet for the master's use. Shabbat is the day of rest, but also the day of recognition. Recognition that thou art fearfully and wonderfully made. Recognition that your cracks are not the shame of your life, but it's thy testimony. Recognition that every patch, every mend, every scar is evidence of his eternal love. So I release thee into the freedom of discovery. I release thee into the joy of knowing thou art fashioned in his image. I release thee in the boldness of walking as a vessel of divine purpose. And I declare, as long as the potter liveth, thou shalt not be forsaken. Go forth this Shabbat day, and let the world see not the fragments of who thou wast, but the radiance of who thou art, the vessel of a living God. Happy Shabbat day, beloved, from Prophet Nicole Gentles, right here on our devotional, Dawn Watchers Devotion. See you